Hey, my name is Simon, and I am ashamed to admit this, but when I was 9, I illegally bought credit card information of dozens of people on the internet and used those to order pizzas for me and my friends. I know what I did was wrong, but that's not what this story is about. This story is about Bitcoin because the hackers that sold the credit card information on the internet wanted Bitcoins in exchange. So back in 2010, I decided to buy 400 Bitcoins, which only cost me $50 back then. I spent 40 of those Bitcoins to buy the credit card information of around 30 people, which was more than I needed. And afterward, I completely forgot about the other 360 Bitcoins I had left. Only in 2017, when I saw a newspaper article talking about Bitcoin and how its price had exploded, I remembered I had a few Bitcoins left. They were still on my old laptop though, and I wasn't sure if I had thrown it away. So I ran into my basement to search for it. And there I found it, my old laptop. I took him to my room and turned him on. I was so nervous, but then I immediately saw the Bitcoin wallet icon on my laptop screen. I opened the application. It read connecting to the internet, and I was so nervous wondering if my old Bitcoins were still inside the wallet. But when it said 360 Bitcoins left, I got so euphoric that I screamed as loud as I could. Next, I typed into Google 360 Bitcoins converted to US dollar, because I had no idea how much they were actually worth. When it said 5 million US dollars, I first had to take a deep and long breath. But then I ran to my mom and screamed, "We are rich! We are rich!" I was so excited I couldn't control myself and started dancing for no reason. My mom thought I was joking and told me to calm down and to bring out the trash. She didn't get it. Even though I told her we were worth $5 million, she just didn't believe me. I also thought about telling my friends from school, but I figured it was better if they didn't know I was rich. 2 weeks later, I had cashed out all my Bitcoins. I had to pay 20% taxes on them, so I was left with only $4 million, which wasn't too bad for a 16-year-old kid. The first thing I did was buy my mom a nice apartment. She had raised me as a single mother and always worked 2 jobs. She had done so much for me, and now I was finally able to pay her back. But when I showed her her new apartment, she asked me if I was making money selling drugs. Oh my God, Mom, stop it! Just enjoy yourself. Why can't you just be happy? After I had spent $600,000 on the apartment, I put $3 million into a low-index S&P 500 fund, which is one of the safest investments you can make. And I also kept another $200,000 for me and another $200K for my mom, so we could spend it on whatever we wanted. Of course, I bought myself a nice new car. It was a luxury SUV, and when I arrived at school, everyone was impressed. Suddenly, the kids that had made fun of me before kept their mouths shut. So, did money change me as a person? Yes, absolutely. I have much more self-confidence now, even though I can say I'm happier than before. I mean, I'm still the guy playing video games all day and hanging out with my old friends on the weekend. To be honest, I thought that once I'm rich, girls would be all over me. But that didn't happen at all. There was one time where I went to a bar with one of my friends and I bought a huge golden champagne bottle for $800. But even then, no girl wanted to talk to us. It was a bit of a bummer, to be honest. The other thing is that I'm petrified about losing my money, which is why I'm reading at least 1 book per week about investing. I know it was pure luck that I became a millionaire at such a young age. But I also know that if I spend my money on stupid things like a yellow Lamborghini that soon, I'll be just as broke as I was before. And trust me, it takes a lot of self-control to stay rich. For example, last week, I bought a $30,000 gold chain with diamonds on it. It's so flashy that I can't even wear it outside because I'm scared someone will steal it from me. That's why I only showed it to some of my friends. They all said it looked cool, but afterward, I felt like an idiot because I realized I had just spent $30,000 on a diamond chain to impress other people. What a waste of money. Anyway, I think I talked enough about myself. Let me know in the comments what you would do if you suddenly had a few $1 million in your bank account. Thank you for listening, and please subscribe to this channel if you want more animated stories.